What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the Velvethamma show. I'll do a little driving vlog for you. And I'm gonna readjust the camera here. There we go. We'll try that. So, long time, no videos, blah, 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 blah. Been real busy with work. That's not really an excuse, but it's my excuse. I got some projects coming up here for you, so you guys will have to stay tuned. We got more bodywork stuff. I got an install on a wood furnace to do. I was able to obtain a wood furnace to heat my shop, and I'm going to put it outside due to the fact that, well, it's my belief that I want it away from any combustibles, that sort of thing. Other people say different, and that's okay. We're going to do it that way. So we got to run some warm air ducts into the shop and a cold air return, and I don't know if I'll videotape it because I've never done it before. Not that I'm embarrassed or anything of that matter, but it might get rather lengthy and require quite a bit of editing on my part. I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have on my hands. So we're going to probably work on that maybe tomorrow and Friday. I'm not sure yet. The weather is turned around here. The leaves are about 3/4 of the way off the trees. It's kind of strange because we've had quite an extended fall time. It's been pretty nice out. We've had some cold weather, but as fall goes, we are definitely in the midst of an Indian summer here. We had some 70s last week and almost 80 the one day, and it's almost 60 right now, and it's 20 till 5. Of course, we had the time change over the weekend and all that, so that's got me all messed up. But it's nice to drive to work and it's not dark, but 5 o'clock and the sun's down, so what are you gonna do? Got a bodywork job on a 2006 Suburban. You guys that have watched my videos for a while have probably seen work on the other Suburbans that I've done. Basically, it's that aluminum rear lift gate. They corrode up, so we got one of those to do. A rocker patch job, hood change because the hood is grenading on it. But this is a newly obtained vehicle for them. They bought a used truck for a plow truck at another location. I still plow one of them, but the other one they've been plowing themselves just because of the distance it is for me to travel. So we're going to work on that truck, doing a snow plow and salt spreader install. I've got all of the wiring done. It's done and complete. Salt spreader needs bearings, and I still need to put the snowplow frame on the vehicle. Waiting for a bolt kit. It's a Henniker snowplow. It's not my flavor, but it's a pretty nice snowplow. And it was on another 04 Suburban, so it should be samey same. But it's of the style that you have to drill a couple of holes in the frame, and you can't access to put nuts on the back side, so you have to put kind of what I call a captured nut, or a nut on a bar or a stick, and you drill an little access hole in the frame to fish it up through, and then you put your bolts through. So I'm waiting on a kit for that. I really didn't feel like fabricating that type of stuff. I'm kind of, I don't want to say I'm in a time crunch, but I'm in a time crunch. The weather's been real good, and we're still working outside with the landscape business and doing all that. So I haven't had really much free time, other than to start working a little bit on that snowplow. So that's neither here nor there. I just figured I'd get a video put together for you guys. I've been getting some PMs and some leave a comment on a video. I've been watching and commenting, I just haven't been making. But people have been asking where I am. This is where I am. I'm in the truck right now. So I got some little projects coming up. Might be some neat stuff coming up here this winter, especially once I get some full-time heat put into the shop instead of heating with forced air torpedo heaters, you know, the diesel or kerosene kind. I'm getting tired of feeding that monkey. That monkey costs about 50 bucks a day when I'm working in there, and I can't heat overnight with that because I refuse to let them run overnight. First of all, it's expensive, and second of all, dangerous nonetheless with doing painting and things like that. Again, that's just my opinion, but that's the way I do it. So I will take you guys back to the shop and show you what I got going on with my wood furnace, and we'll catch you then. Alright, we're back to the shop, and I want to show you guys this Hot Blast wood furnace that I bought here. I'll take a step back so you can see the size of it. I got some ducts sitting on top, and it's sitting on a couple of 4x6s there, so I could pick it up with a skid steer. Basically, you got your wood box up there, or fire box, and then your little ash door down there, which has a little spinny type damper, and then it's got another, if you keep that one closed, you can run a damper with this that's on the feed door. These are the kind they sell at TSC, Tractor Supply. It is gonna take a second, doesn't want, there we go, put my hand in there. It's a model 1520 or 1537, excuse me, which is a 139,000 BTU unit. I figure this building, you know, it's deceiving, but the part that I mainly want to heat, let's just stand back and I'll show you. We are pushing on 60 foot that way, and we're probably 50 foot that way. I could be wrong. I think that's what I measured at one time a couple years back, but we're going to close some of it off, so it's neither here nor there. It has, and we'll move this duct out of the way, it has two outlets, one behind the other, one there. You can sort of see the other one between the two, for 8-inch ductwork. See if that'll sit there. And then it has these two blowers on it that work on a limit switch, similar to a furnace. You can set it wherever you want for the fans to turn off. This guy had it set, I can't see it through the camera, almost to 150 before the heat would kick on and not kick back out until a firebox was under 100. A lot of people, I've read reviews and they say these blowers are garbage. The guy I bought it from had it as backup heat for 8 years, and he said he hardly used the furnace, and he didn't even know you could oil it. Here's your little oilers right here. Just put a couple drops of non-detergent oil, like 3-in-1 or compressor oil or something like that, just to lubricate the bearings in these things. I've heard other people never had to change one ever, so we'll see. They both work. I jumped it out and all that's good. So that's the furnace, and then we'll move on to the next project, Project Krusty Suburban here. Another one with liftgate issues. It's like that all the way across the bottom, and she's breaking out up here. You can see it. I'll open it up. Truck is clean inside, but look at that. I mean, this is the worst one yet, but it's going to be a work truck slash plow truck for them, so, you know, doctor it up, put it together. It's got 130,000 miles on a 5.3. It had a hesitation problem off idle. You'd get on the accelerator and it would kind of act like it wasn't doing anything, and it would stumble and go. And I cleaned the throttle body and I got that to go away. And then I drove it the next day and it did something totally different, and the traction control light came on. If you turn the traction control off, the thing drives like a dream. So now it's defueling it because the traction control is screwing up. So I got to look into that. put the scanner on it, check the wheel speed sensors, see if that is the culprit. But all in all, it's not a bad truck. I mean, it's got a little chipper in the door over here, a little scratch. This is one of my main concerns, and I don't know how well the camera will pick that up. You can see right above my thumbnail. It's starting to push out. It's rotten from the inside. Rockers are getting crusty. Sorry, I'm walking you guys in circles, but I got a bunch of stuff in here. Let's see if we can see that. Oh yeah. And they don't sound very good all the way down. So I have suspicion that at some point we'll be changing these, but for now we're going to run a patch in this side and clean the other side up and rock guard the two of them and see if they get a year or two out of them. And then you got your standard no mud flap situation here. And that's mud, but it's all peppered up underneath there. All the paint's gone off of it, and somebody's been into it once before. I can see. I can see the orange peel different on this than it is on the rest of the truck, so somebody's fussed with it once. We'll see what it looks like when we get into it. So, no big deal. But here's the old Hinniker plow frame. We gave her a rattle bomb job the other day. Took a needle scaler and knocked the scale off of it. It'll look better. It doesn't look great. Sandblasting it would have been nice, but we're not getting into all that. We're just making it look better. So that's about it for now. So we'll have some videos up for you guys as soon as I can get them, and we'll catch you then.